Imagine if you were someone who couldn't express yourself the way you wanted to express and love someone else because society was telling you that it's not the way to be. You can't love someone else because it is someone of the same sex. How do you think you're going to feel? What does it matter to anyone else how other people live their lives? Surely we must realise, not just woke up one day and thought, think I'll be transgender. This has been a lot of pain, a lot of worry, and probably suicidal thoughts. Been threatened, they've been bullied. Ignorance and prejudice is still very much there. It takes all types to make a world. Talking about human beings here. Hey everyone, welcome to Total Evelyn, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about LGBTQ community. Still a huge concern. In case you don't know what the LGBTQ plus community is: lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer and anything in between. This is a community for all genders, sexuality and what they stand for. And so you've heard of Pride. This is this whole group that have all came together. It's to help each other to be who they are. Why people don't allow them to be who they are. Now I do know that gays are accepted in society and lesbians are accepted, but there's still a lot of ignorance towards gay men. Transgender and bisexuals are very tough. Imagine if you were someone who couldn't express yourself the way you wanted to express and love someone else because society was telling you that it's not the way to be. You can't love someone else because it is someone of the same sex. How do you think you're going to feel when you feel so different? You're going to feel isolated, shame, want to run away, you're going to feel that you have no friends, you don't want to talk about how you feel. Surely we must realise, not just woke up one day and thought, think I'll be transgender. This has been a lot of pain, a lot of worry and probably suicidal thoughts. They're punished, they've been threatened, they've been bullied. Ignorance and prejudice is still very much there. It takes all types to make a world. Okay, the fact that we are talking about human beings here, after reading an article, this will shock you, I promise. So there's a map of countries that criminalise LGBT people. Sexual relations with a person of the same sex. Lesbians and bisexual women have been subjected to arrest or threat of arrest. In 12 countries, jurisdiction in which the death penalty, in many more countries, transgender people are targeted by a range of laws that criminalise same-sex activity. How is this possible? How terrifying. This is a very recent article. What about this article? Do you know what conversion therapy is? I've never heard anything so ridiculous in my life. It's not a conversion therapy for normal people, heterosexual people, to change them to lesbian or gay because that's accepted, because it's normal. No wonder this group have came together to help each other. Can you imagine if you were all alone with this, thinking that you were abnormal and all you wanted to do was to express your love? How terrifying that would be. Now you're not gay, you just thought you were gay. Going to convert you back to being normal. Does it work? There's arguments for and against it, but thankfully there's no force in the UK now, but that's only very recent. Previous to this was happening in 2018. This article is in the Independent newspaper. Gay conversion therapy may be banned in 9 countries, including United States and Canada. 2020 could be a turning point in the fight against therapies that have ruined many people's lives, No wonder. That's going to make people feel so depressed, so anxious, shame. It also says here, LGBT plus people, including some children, have undergone abuses like lobotomies, castration, medicine, in a bid to change their sexual orientation or gender identity. The US Suicide Prevention Group, 42% of LGBT plus 13 to 24-year-olds who underwent conversion therapy reported a suicide attempt in the last year, more than twice the rate of those who did not have the treatment. Why make them go to conversion therapy? It's so cruel. Let people be who they want to be. Let our schools teach our children that they can love who they want. We have to make people understand. Imagine if it was yourself, if it was your own child. You have to accept and love them for who they are, human being. The conversion therapists think that they are rebelling and they'll grow out of it, because what they believe is that they were born normal, but the change, the gay person has been through influence, so they try and teach them how to be normal. Who's normal? Not rebelling, they just want to do what they feel. Now we have came a long way. Imagine what it was like back in the day, years and years ago. Lots of role models that have got married. There's a lot of work still to be done to make sure that we don't have this ignorance and hate, that we only have the love and the care. I have spoke up today because I got my back up that people are being treated a really bad way. I think people need to open up their minds and their hearts, start to open our eyes to unique people in the world who are beautiful people. Let people be at peace with themselves and do what it is their heart desires. Last thing you want is to make someone feel so low that they want to kill themselves because they can't be who they are, because they feel abnormal, because they feel guilt, because they feel shame, because they feel ignored, because they feel they are doing something wrong when they're not doing something wrong. They're just doing what they need to do, which is love. It's a beautiful thing to love another person. It's okay to have a different sexuality, to be the person that you want to be. Hope that video was of use. I'm sure I'm going to do a bit more of these videos. Hope now you know what conversion therapy is, that it may make you think a little bit more about what other people are going through, and if someone in your family, for example, if they're LGBTQ plus, then let them be. Imagine someone making you go to a conversion therapist to tell you that you were doing something wrong when you weren't. The facts are now that the conversion therapy is banned. That speaks volumes. Let people be happy, help them to be happy, just be kind. That's all you need to do in the world, is just be kind. You don't need to attack people because you think they're different. Then you're different as well. I'm different, I'm not normal, I'm definitely not normal, I'm far from it. Please let people be who they want to be. If they want to be transgender, not hurting you, they're free from what it is that was making them feel so sad inside. Don't make them feel sad by making them feel like a monster and shameful. Let them be who they want to be. That's my message today. So take good care, and I really hope then I'll see you next week. Give me your comments. If you're suffering in any way due to prejudice and discrimination, any stories that you want to share with me, then just leave me a little message and I'll be delighted to hear your story as well. Remember to subscribe, like and share. If you're enjoying the videos, hit the bell, so that you can get the notifications. Thank you so much. Bye.